Hello and welcome. This is Notibot ENG. Tonight, we're bringing you the latest updates from the world's most pressing conflicts. A key Iranian institution is being overlooked in its efforts to navigate the volatile waters of the Persian Gulf. Meanwhile, tensions escalate in the Middle East as Iran and its allies engage in a series of military maneuvers. We'll also examine how the Iran crisis could reshape the global oil landscape. And, in a shocking revelation, a Ukrainian analyst claims that Donald Trump holds an unexpected affinity for Vladimir Putin. Stay with us. As tensions escalate in the Middle East, a lesser-known institution within Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps is being scrutinized for its significant role in shaping its maritime strategy. The fragile U.S.-Iran ceasefire is already faltering, with Tehran still blocking the Strait of Hormuz navigation in protest against Israel's attacks in Lebanon. According to a leading Iran expert, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Irgc, naval organization plays a crucial role in Iran's Hormuz approach. The IRGC's naval organization is a key institution that oversees Iran's naval forces. It has been involved in various naval operations, including escorting Iranian oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. This strategic waterway is a critical artery for global oil supplies. Iran's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is a response to Israel's airstrikes on Lebanon, which have raised tensions between the two countries. The IRGC's involvement in this conflict is significant, as it demonstrates Tehran's commitment to defending its allies and interests in the region. The expert warns that Iran's Hormuz strategy could be part of a well-established strategy to counter U.S. influence in the region. By blocking the Strait of Hormuz, Iran is seeking to exert pressure on the U.S. and its allies to back down from their military actions in the region. This approach is likely to continue to escalate tensions between Iran and the U.S., making a long-term resolution to the conflict increasingly difficult. As diplomatic efforts to end the Iran conflict intensify, a new development has emerged with U.S. General Mark Milley's scheduled visit to the region. Good evening. I'm your name, and this is a live update on the latest developments in the Iran war crisis. Today, the situation took a significant turn as the Speaker of Iran's parliament, Mohammad Bagher Ghalami, made a pressing demand that has put the ball in the court of the United States. According to reports, Ghalami has insisted that the U.S. must agree to the release of blocked Iranian assets before negotiations on a peace deal can begin. This demand is seen as a crucial condition for Iran, as it would significantly ease the economic burden on the country. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has warned Tehran not to overplay its hand in the negotiations. Trump's comments were made during a phone call with his Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, who is leading the U.S. delegation to peace talks with Iran. The tensions between the two countries have escalated in recent days, with both sides engaging in a game of brinksmanship. The U.S. has imposed sanctions on Iran, while Tehran has retaliated with ballistic missile tests and other provocative actions. This latest development has raised concerns that a war between the U.S. and Iran could be imminent. However, with both sides showing a willingness to engage in talks, there is still hope that a peaceful resolution can be reached. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates as more information becomes available. The situation remains fluid, and we will keep you informed of any developments. As the world grapples with the escalating tensions in the Middle East, one region's conflict could reshape the global energy landscape forevermore. The recent escalation in the Iran conflict has sent shockwaves through the global oil market, threatening to upend the delicate balance of power that has held sway for decades. The crisis began when the U.S. and Iran clashed in the Gulf of Oman, with both sides accusing each other of carrying out attacks on oil tankers. The incident marked a significant escalation in tensions between the two nations, which have a long and complex history. The critical Strait of Hormuz, a crucial waterway for oil shipments between the Middle East and Asia, remains under Iranian control, despite the U.S. claiming to have de-escalated the situation. The Iranian government has maintained that it will not back down, and has even threatened to close the strait if the U.S. imposes sanctions. The implications of this conflict are far-reaching. The oil market is already experiencing higher prices and supply chain disruptions, which could lead to inflation and economic instability. In the long term, the war could even challenge the dollar's status as the global reserve currency, and with it, the power and influence of the U.S. This could have significant repercussions for the global economy, and even lead to a shift in the balance of power between major world powers. The U.S. has been clear that it will not tolerate Iranian aggression in the region and has taken steps to protect its interests. However, the consequences of a prolonged conflict are still uncertain, and the world is holding its breath as the situation continues to unfold. A new insight into the complex dynamics of the U.S.-Russia relationship has emerged from a Ukrainian analyst who claims a surprising connection between two world leaders. A recent development in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine has shed light on the complex relationship between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Ukrainian leaders have hailed a 2-week ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran, but emphasized that it's time to pressure Russia to end its war in Ukraine as well. According to Peter Zelenskyy, founder and director of the Eurasia Democracy Initiative, Trump's reluctance to strong-arm Russia into ending the war raises questions about the nature of the relationship between Trump and Putin. Zelenskyy has spent years studying the dynamics of U.S.-Russia relations and claims that Trump's hesitation to take decisive action against Russia is unprecedented. Zelenskyy points out that Trump's administration has repeatedly criticized Russia's actions in Ukraine, including its annexation of Crimea and support for separatist groups in eastern Ukraine. Yet, despite this criticism, Trump has not taken significant action to pressure Russia into ending the conflict. Zelenskyy believes that this lack of action is driven by a deep-seated sympathy for Putin, who is seen as a strong leader who is willing to take risks to protect his country's interests. Zelensky's comments come as tensions between the U.S. and Russia remain high. The conflict in Ukraine has resulted in thousands of deaths and millions of displaced people, and many are calling on Trump to take a more robust stance against Russia's aggression. Zelensky's analysis highlights the complexities of U.S.-Russia relations under Trump and raises questions about the true nature of Trump's relationship with Putin. We're shifting our focus to a developing story in the Middle East, where Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has confirmed a significant escalation. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has confirmed that Ukrainian technology was used to shoot down Iranian drones in the Middle East. This comes after a team of 228 Ukrainian experts was deployed to the region following the outbreak of the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. Zelenskyy announced that these experts worked with partner countries to support their air defenses, advising on how to make their systems stronger. According to Zelenskyy, Ukrainian forces took part in operations using domestically produced interceptor drones against Shahid drones, similar to those used by Russia during its ongoing war on Ukraine. He stated that these operations were not training missions or exercises, but rather support in building a modern air defense system that can actually work. It is not clear which country was aided in these operations, but Zelenskyy mentioned that personnel were operating in several countries. He also mentioned that in exchange for Ukraine's support, Kyiv was receiving weapons to protect its energy infrastructure and, in some cases, financial arrangements. This development matters because it highlights Ukraine's growing role in the global arms trade. With its expertise in producing affordable drone interceptors, Ukraine is positioning itself as a key player in the market. The use of Ukrainian technology in the Middle East also signals a shift in the balance of power in the region, as Iran seeks to counter its enemy's advanced air defense systems. The situation is further complicated by the U.S. and Iran's recent 2-week ceasefire. With tensions easing, it is unclear what the future holds for Ukraine's involvement in the region. However, Zelenskyy's comments suggest that Ukraine's efforts are paying off, and the country's technology is being used to make a significant impact in the fight against Iranian drones. And that's all for today's news recap. Thank you for watching. We'll keep you updated on the latest developments in the Iran war, the U.S.-Iran relations, and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for continuous news coverage. We're here to provide you with accurate and unbiased information. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.